Now we've got the forehand slightly stronger, well, considerably stronger for Michael Chang than for Patrick McEnroe. But you made a point in the last game there where McEnroe was not getting his first serve into play, and his first serve is well below 50%. And for his style of play, I think he has got to get a much higher percentage of first serves into play. Give Michael Chang, put some pressure on him, make him make a good return.
Interestingly, the point you were making a little earlier, Mark, about 1989, when McEnroe won the doubles in France. Of course, it was the same year as when his opponent of today became the youngest player ever to win a Grand Slam, and still remains so, when he won the French Championship. 89. It was quite a year, wasn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
Hold on. Sit down. Thank you.
Oh, no. McEnroe leading 2-1 in the second set, having lost the first 2-6. Good play there. The service was very short, and McEnroe was onto it in a flash on that back in return, straight into the net. Severe pressure on the server then.
Funsen Bay, 15-0.
Lovely play. Very, very fast rally there.
Playing much better now. Patrick McEnroe taking the ball. He's inside the baseline when he gets the opportunity, taking the ball on the rise.
$15.30.
Asking a lot of himself, I think, here. Patrick McEnroe, good baseline rally from both players. But here's the approach shot. It was a little drop shot, but Michael Chang read it. It was too quick.
Very all.
Dicey, 40-30.
A timing error there. The stroke itself was beautifully played, that two-hander, but just mistimed. Clipping just under the net, 40-30.
Again, Chang.
that was a terribly dangerous shot he was playing there, moving forward, a little unbalanced and trying to play a delicate drop forehand volley. Glimmer of a chance for another break there for McEnroe. He's 15-30 and fell into, excuse me, fell into uneasy ways. 2-all, second set, first set to Chang, 6-2.
Full in the roof, 15 love.
Wise man, throwing up the ball badly, not attempting to play it, no fault of course.
Funsen beide, 15 all.
McEnroe, I think, a little surprised by the perfection of the opponent's backhand half volley. Chang played that very sweetly indeed.
Funsen Isaac, 15-30. Funsen 40, 15-40.
Down in the corner, McEnroe toweling down again. He is sweating very, very profusely indeed. But he's within his time limit of 25 seconds, otherwise the umpire would call a time fault.
Thank you.
Time penalty, I mean.
Still, again. Chang. Chang first. Ties fine.
No, pity rather. He looked, when he took his 2-1 lead, it looked as though he was settling down and getting consistent control. Gone awry a bit, hasn't he?
Yes, it seems that he plays very much on the edge, doesn't
Yes.
he? Perhaps this is a little bit of his brother in him. And quite rightly, I think, when he towels down, he is toweling down. Not so much necessarily as to, remove the moisture from his racket handle, but to regroup, to
Yes.
try to get his mind focused, to try to get his concentration right. We can see the errors there, which are significantly higher on the forehand side for Patrick McEnroe. 27 errors as opposed to 19. And I think that's been in many ways his Achilles heel. He's made an awful lot of mistakes on the forehand. Of course, in doubles where he's so successful, that weakness isn't exposed. And there's the magnificent view of Munich, the snow on the ground, the traffic, on the expressway right adjacent to this lovely Olympic Hall, most magnificent arena for tennis, and so close to the city centre too.
Sits please behind the court, thank you. Sits please.
So it's going to be interesting now, I think, to see whether Chang can hang on to his serve, having secured the break of serve first game of the second set. He had a little bit of an aberration. 3-2.
Oh no. The right shot to play, of course, an advance and approach the net with the backhand slice. But that was well below the top of the net, that error. Unlucky. Some glorious stroking in that rally. Lovely to watch.
Fine rally, a lot of good recovery play, and Chang getting the opportunity to come into the net, plays a difficult low volley, and how close that was to becoming a really fine passing shot.
I say they're playing a very fast match, aren't they? They really are. Yes.
From 15.
When I see backhands hit like that, Mark, I sometimes wish that I'd had a two-hander. That's a wonderful shot, isn't it? Over the high part of the net too.
From 40-15.
Well, I don't think Mark will see better half volleys than that, will we?
Now, I think he did very well to get that back, Michael Chang, and perhaps surprised McEnroe, but the half volley was a superb shot.
It really was, wasn't it? Unlucky.
Again, Chang.
He has been a little bit unlucky over the last couple of games. McEnroe hitting the top of the net, just missing the line.
Interesting, you see, he probably would be steadier if he could, if he was allowed to play the ball a little later and take it perhaps a little lower. He's having to hurry his shots, of course, but if he doesn't do that, he's going to certainly get beaten by Chang anyway. He can't afford not to attack, and you've got to attack on a rising ball.